Mr. Speaker, colleagues, this very motion is security in nature. I have listened to the FCT Command Commissioner with regards to this subject matter, that many of the victims of kidnap would have been helped if not for the fact that many of the vehicles used to perpetrate these crimes are tinted. When they are stopped at maybe checkpoints or even street lights, they can't be held because the glasses are tinted. I want to suggest or amend the prayer too that says 3 months should be given to the Nigerian police force for adequate notice to the populace. Let it be reduced to 2 weeks, Mr. Speaker, because with 2 weeks, anybody who desires to comply with the directive of the Nigerian police force should be able to do so, because it has to do with life. We should not give the crime perpetrators that laxity of months in order for them to still perpetrate crimes that borders on lives. I so submit, Mr. Speaker.
Hey. Those against you say nay.
Nay.
The nays have it.
Amendment.
Any more amendments, or Abuja?
Amendment.
Jaha Babao.
You want to contribute, not
Yes,
amend
I want
it?
to contribute, sir.
But we are in
With
the
your
process
kind
of
lips, sir.
amendment,
your-
Orobujaha, because of time
No,
constraints.
I want to contribute, sir, at least 1 minute. Sorry, sir.
Just 1 minute, please.
Yes, sir. I'm a Jaha Babao, Chibok Dangbua Goza Federal Constituency. I want to use this opportunity to serve the people that we have confidence that they are going to make the owners, the drivers, and the leaders of this hollow chamber. Honorable Mukhtar Shagaya is one of the young people that we know, and we don't want a situation whereby his matter of urgent public importance will be rejected on the floor of the House. I suggest he withdraw that, because it's a security-related motion, and if you are suggesting 2 weeks from now to Xmas or Christmas or New Year, we have less than 3 weeks. So in these 2 weeks, what the tinted criminals or tinted glasses criminal can do in 2 weeks, in fact, you cannot imagine it. So we suggest that Honorable Shagaya should voluntarily withdraw this motion for further legislative consultation.
No.
Order,
please.
An observation, right? Contribution. Okay.
Honorable
I
colleagues.
think we can go ahead and put the question.
Rowan Federal Constituency of Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, I rise under Order 8 and Rule 5, matter of urgent public importance, and it is urgent need to intensify preventive measures against the said COVID-19 variants to avoid another wave of the deadly coronavirus in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I would like to move that this matter be taken as urgent one, since it has to do with life. I so move. Thank you. Distinguished colleagues, urgent need to intensify preventive measures against the said COVID-19 variants to avoid another wave of the deadly coronavirus in Nigeria. The House notes that the COVID-19 pandemic has had a profound impact on global public health and economies, including Nigeria. Though it is notable that Nigeria made significant strides in combating the first strain of COVID-19 pandemic, there is a need to remain vigilant and proactive in the face of emerging threats.
Honorable Sada, Honorable Kumo, please can you approach the chair?
Aware that the World Health Organization has recently issued a global alert regarding a new COVID-19 variant, SEC, with similar symptoms to the former strain. The SEC variant, a hybrid strain of the SARS-CoV-2 Omicron, has been detected in several countries worldwide, including those with high vaccination rates. Also aware that as of September 24, 2024, the WHO designated the SEC as a variant under monitoring, and initial experimental data suggests that this COVID variant exhibited increase in infectiousness and unique changes that may contribute to relatively higher immune evasion. Worried that the SEC COVID-19 variant was first detected in May 2024 and has reportedly spread across 43 countries, including the United States, United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Denmark, infecting more than 600 people. The SEC variant is expected to continue spreading globally, with potential increase in case during the winter season. Deeply worried that the emergence of the SEC COVID-19 variant in Africa poses a significant threat to Nigeria's public health. The recent detection of an index case in Botswana involving a hospitalized European traveler raises concern about the potential spread of the variant across the continent. Furthermore, the limited testing and sequencing capabilities in Africa make it challenging to determine the extent of the variant spread, leaving Nigeria vulnerable to a potential outbreak. Cognizant that the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare has urged health authorities to activate heightened alert systems in response to this SEC COVID-19 variant that is rapidly spreading across the globe, and has consequently tried averting public panic. Concerned that the SEC variant, a highly transmissible strain of COVID-19, poses a significant concern, and to mitigate its spread, Nigeria must promptly assess the variant's potential impacts and implement effective countermeasures. The festive season, with high influx of travelers, adds urgency to this effort, requiring Nigeria to be proactive in protecting its citizens and preventing the spread of the SEC variants. The House resolved to urge the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare and other relevant agencies to ensure that surveillance is intensified at all international borders and port entry through the provision of thermal machines, infrared thermometers for temperature screening, and deployment of personnel to conduct the screening and quarantine services on all inbound passengers into the country. 2, urge the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare and Nigeria Center for Disease Control to sensitize the public on the SEC.
Okumo, member representing Afro Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that a bill for an act to repeal the Investment and Securities Act 2007 elect the Investment and Securities Bill 2024 and to establish Securities and Exchange Commission as the regulatory authority for the Nigerian capital market, as well as regulation for the market to ensure capital formation, protection, and investors, maintenance of fair, efficient, and transparent market, and reduction of systematic risks, and for related matters be read second time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Minority Leader, that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 2nd July 2024. I now invite Honorable Beta to move that the bill be read a second time. Honorable Marco Beta. Is that right?
Yeah.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today to lead a debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to amend the Federal Colleges of Education Act, Cap F8, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, to provide for the establishment of the Federal College of Education at Fon, Kwara State, and for related matters. I so move.
Mr. Speaker, point of order.
Point of order?
Yes, sir.
Please go ahead, Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today is not particularly a happy day, so, Mr. Speaker, this bill is not ripe for hearing. Looking at the provisions of Order 12, Rule 2, Sub-Rules 3 and 4.
Form and members can access it. And then the sponsors are encouraged to provide their lead debates on the floor on the day of debating the motion. So I think that the minority leader is looking at the situation we used to do those days, where we had bills that had not been
Yeah, and I know for the past 1 month or thereabout, we have been relying on that. Today is not a very good day. He is not very happy, I can understand, but Leader, let us
Point of order,
to step down this particular request, because just now some members have even shown me, and members are supposed to access in advance. I think it is in order for us to go. Thank you so much. So did we take a seconder to the motion? Second, those in support of this motion be allowed to go for second reading, say aye. Those against you say nay. That is have it. Clerk?
My name remains Dr. Ahmed Yinka Luko. I represent the entire people of Ilorin East, Ilorin South Federal Constituency of Kwara State. I rise to lead the debate on this crucial bill for an act to establish the Nigerian Army College of Education, so be Ilorin. This institution with its rich history and significant contribution to military education in Nigeria. I so move.
Any seconder?
Distinguished honorable colleagues, I'm Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Siaka. I speak for the entire Nigerians, but I have a source. I'm from Ifoiweko Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues. I am from the fastest growing economic state in Nigeria. I'm so privileged to be from Ogun State. Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues, this is just a way forward in the country, and that's why this motion is coming up. It is about the need to investigate non-remittance and compliance of accreditation by management, consultants, trainers, and institutions operating within the Nigeria, and the need to strengthen the legal framework. The House notes that the Center for Management Development Center was established by the federal government of Nigeria as the operational arm of the Nigerian Council for Management Development. The House also notes that the center commenced operations in 1973, although it only derived its legal backing by CMD Act with mandates to stimulate, promote, and coordinate management training, consultancy, research, and education in Nigeria with the support of stakeholders like international technical partners, which was certified as a center of excellence by UNESCO in 1988. The House is aware that the center is actively involved in the regulation of standards, development of managerial manpower for the country, and a broad range of skills to enhance the quality of management and leadership for the attainment of national economic goals. The House is worried about the proliferation of illegal and substandard management consultants, trainers, and institutions operating in Nigeria. The House is also disturbed about non-remittance of dues and charges to the centers by the management development that would have enabled the center to successfully discharge its statutory duties. Cognizance of the need to investigate non-remittance and non-compliance of accreditation by management consultants, the trainers, institutions operating within Nigeria, and strengthening the legal framework, the House hereby resolves. Urge the Bureau of Public Procurement to ensure that all ministries departments, and agencies of government should include the registration certificate of the Center for Management Development, CMD, as part of pre-qualification criteria for eligibility on any management consultancy and training projects. The House persuaded that Section 11B of the Nigerian Council for Management Development Act 2022 should be amended to include 25% financial provision from the internally generated revenue of the Industrial Training Fund, ITF. The House also mandates the Committee on National Planning and Economic Development to investigate the non-remittance of necessary dues and charges to the Center for the Management Development Center, CMD. And conclusively, the House further states that non-compliance of accreditation by management consultant trainers institution operating within Nigeria should be further investigated. My very distinguished honorable colleagues, Mr. Speaker, I so submit. Thank you very much, sir, for yielding the floor to me.
And my respected colleagues, my name is Honorable Kelechi Nwogu. I speak for the people of Nigeria, starting from Echie Omoma constituency.
Please.
And from Rivers State, the treasure base of the nation. I rise to second the motion moved by my colleague. I so second.
Those in support of this motion should say aye. Those against should